to my son's killer. There are a few questions I have in my mind and I need answers to them. Why? Why did it happen to my child? Why was my child the one to be taken away? Why is my little soul the one to be sacrificed? Why was it my little Rose that was shot dead? Why was it my little Benny who had been shot? Rather, no. I don't want any answers. I want you to hear about my pain, about a father's pain. Growing up in this destined world isn't effortless. There's a huge pile of pain, responsibilities, and sadness on each and every shoulder. My childhood was complex, a thread with no end to it. Struggle, exhaustion, agony, grief was everywhere. We lived in a shanty town, a shady neighborhood with young thugs and goons at every corner. Being a person of color, we were always pushed back. Life was all about earning and eating. Play, enjoyment, leisure were never part of our dictionary. 2 meals a day were a blessing. If someone would ask me to describe my childhood, it was disgusting. Gun violence, drugs, bullies, fights, alcohol, abuse. My parents were the only ray of hope in this dark abyss. They scuffled a lot and tried to give us the best they could. It took me 5 years. 5 years to find my new friends. They are now my family. One that supports my choices, my lifestyle. They accept me for who I am. They brought joy, laughter, and happiness back in my life. Next comes love. I found my love, my darling, my beloved, my partner. Never did I imagine that I'll be able to find my love in the form of such a beautiful and receiving woman. My dear wife, as your husband, I promise to love you without reservation, to comfort you when times are difficult, to rally with you, to anticipate your needs, to give my all, to work towards our happiness. I will always respect you, honor you, and cherish you as long as we both shall live. Along came wonder. We all wonder. We wonder about the future and what it holds for us. We wonder about our careers, our relationships, and our contributions to the community. Wondering about the existence of the universe and faith is a fusion of various sagas. Around 13 billion years ago, all the matter in the universe emerged from a single point in a violent burst. This expanded at a very high rate, doubling in size, creating space as it rapidly inflated. The power of a small molecule is enough to create something new. Creation is mystical. You never know what you'll end up constituting. one of the greatest human abilities is imagination. Entire worlds and realities can exist in the confines of our mind. Living and breathing worlds full of incredible ideas and amazing creation. Some of them begin creating but give up even before they can get a chance to fully realize their world. The worst part is there's so much potential to grow into something big, but they never do. A person who has the power of creation is able to build whatever they need in their life, including healing, financial prosperity, joy, peace, family unity, and much more. There is only one commitment when there is faith, the ordinary faith. However, wondering about the unknown can be scary. Wondering about my little soul, wondering about the existence of my little Benny can be scary. But my anxiety went away when I saw your tiny body. Small feet, the curled fingers grazing your palm. The petite body screaming for his first breath and declaring his arrival. You gave me the title of being a dad. Feb 2019. (4:28 p.m.) It marks the time where your dad failed you. Son, I couldn't be the Black Panther you imagined me to be. I couldn't even imagine what you went through. The fear of being so close to death. The deep breaths. The light shuffling of your feet. The occasional gasp of fright. Sticking to the wall. Curling yourself into the tightest ball you can be. Your knees pressed to your racing heart. Droplets of sweat forming on your forehead and dripping down your spine while you are painfully listening to the loud bangs of guns, the sirens, the footsteps of the attackers. I'm extremely sorry, son. You are like a rose, a young bud, still blooming into a flower. Your mom and I still remember bringing home a wailing baby from the hospital. You look just like your mother, blue eyes and a blonde head, pale skin that bared the most beautiful blush when happy or sad. However, I could still see myself in you, the strong will, the happy-go-lucky personality, a soulful heart. You grew too quickly, and we never noticed it. Maybe we shouldn't have sent you to school that day. Maybe we should have skipped school. We should have called sick that day. We could have spent the day eating ice creams, frozen pizzas, and milkshakes. But death came so quickly. 1 minute, you were alive, messing around with your friends, chasing them, and the next minute, you were gone. Benny, did you know that your mom and I could have willingly and happily died for you? The reality of your absence still haunts me again and again. It leaves me gasping for air. I feel like I'm drowning. I couldn't save you, son. Sorry. Anger. I'm still angry, annoyed, vexed, provoked, resented that I couldn't rescue you or even provide help to you when you needed it the most. I'm still angry over the fact that we weren't there to snatch you from the hands of death. I'm as exasperated as a volcano. My emotions are escaping the brim. All I can see is red. Red like a rose. Red like a stop sign. Red like a poisonous apple. Red like your blood. Rage gripped my body as if it's a warm hug, comforting me, yet what an awkward comfort. Anger pulsed through my veins like blood. It thrummed through my body. My shoulders were shaking, body tensed, palms clenched. I couldn't do it, Benny. I couldn't protect you. Your dad failed you. Now all I can do is ask for forgiveness. Forgive me. Forgive me, Benny. Forgive your mother. Forgive us. Benny, knowing that you're face to face with God brings us immense joy. We hope that you are in peace and under the guidance of God. The Almighty will always guide you, no matter where you go. I don't know when we'll meet again, but we'll surely meet someday. One day, any day. Just remember, you'll always be my little money tree, my lucky tree, just like the one we planted right outside our home. Rest in peace, baby. Love, Daddy. A money tree is a symbol of luck, of positivity, but it's very easy to uproot it, to destroy it. And once it's gone forever.